What if I told you that every time you use a smartphone, every time you search the internet, every time a satellite guides your journey, you are relying on the work of a man who lived over 1,200 years ago, a man whose ideas became the language of machines, a man whose name became a word you use every day, algorithm, before modern science, before computers, before even Europe entered its scientific awakening. There was a scholar, working in the heart of a golden empire, in a place where knowledge from all civilizations was gathered, translated, and transformed. His name was Al-Khwarizmi, and this is his story. To understand Al-Khwarizmi, we must first understand the world he inherited, a world without algebra. Mathematics existed, yes, but it was fragmented. The ancient Babylonians could solve equations, but without formal structure. The Greeks, like Euclid and Archimedes, developed geometry with elegance and rigor, but numbers, they were secondary. The Romans used numerals that made calculation painfully difficult. Try multiplying numbers like 147 times 79, without positional notation, without zero, without systematic methods. Mathematics was slow, limited. Now imagine a world trying to build science, engineering, astronomy, without efficient calculation. That was the world before Al-Khwarizmi. In the 8th and 9th centuries, a revolution was unfolding in the Islamic world. The Abbasid Caliphate ruled from Baghdad, a city that became the intellectual center of the world. Here, scholars from Persia, India, Greece, and beyond came together. At the heart of this movement was a remarkable institution, the House of Wisdom, a place where knowledge was not only preserved, but expanded. Texts from Greece, India, Persia were translated into Arabic, but this was not mere translation, it was transformation. And among the scholars who rose in this environment was Al-Khwarizmi. Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi was born around 780 CE. His name reveals his origin. Al-Khwarizmi means from Khwarazm, a region near modern-day Uzbekistan. Though details of his early life remain scarce, we know this. He grew up in a world where knowledge was valued, where curiosity was rewarded, and where intellectual pursuit could change history. Eventually, he made his way to Baghdad, and there, his destiny would unfold. Inside the House of Wisdom, Al-Khwarizmi found more than books. He found purpose. Surrounded by scholars, astronomers, mathematicians, he began studying Indian numerals, Greek mathematics, Persian astronomy. But he didn't just learn, he improved. He questioned, he innovated, and soon he began writing. One of Al-Khwarizmi's most influential contributions came from a simple idea. Numbers should be easier. He studied the Hindu numeral system, a positional system using digits 0 to 9, including something revolutionary, 0. This concept would change everything. Al-Khwarizmi wrote a book explaining this system. Though the original Arabic version is lost, its Latin translation spread across Europe, and from it, Europe learned the decimal system, place value, efficient calculation. Without this, modern mathematics would not exist. Then came his greatest work, a book with a long name, but a simple purpose: to solve problems. Al-Kitab al-Mukhtasar fi Hisab al-Jabr wal-Muqabala, which translates to the compendious book on calculation by completion and balancing. From this title comes a word you know well: al-Jabr, algebra. This was not just math. This was a system. For the first time in history, equations were solved step by step, systematically, logically. Al-Khwarizmi categorized equations into types: squares equal to roots, squares equal to numbers, roots equal to numbers, and showed how to solve them without symbols, without modern notation, only words and logic. This was the birth of algebra as a discipline. Algebra did something revolutionary. It turned problems into structures. Instead of solving one specific problem, you could solve entire classes of problems. This was abstraction. This was the foundation of engineering, physics, economics, computer science. It changed how humans think, forever. But Al-Khwarizmi was not just a mathematician. He contributed to astronomy. He helped create astronomical tables, used to track stars, planets, and time, geography. He revised maps of the known world, improving upon the work of Claudius Ptolemy. He calculated distances, coordinates, locations. His work helped refine navigation, centuries before GPS. Perhaps his most subtle contribution was also his most powerful. His name, Al-Khwarizmi, was Latinized as algorithmi. From this, we get the word algorithm, a step-by-step procedure for solving a problem. Today, algorithms power Google searches, artificial intelligence, financial systems, social media. Every time a computer makes a decision, it follows an algorithm, a concept born from Al-Khwarizmi. Al-Khwarizmi's work spread across the world. Translated into Latin, it entered Europe and helped ignite the Renaissance. Without him, there is no modern mathematics, engineering, computer science. He built the bridge between ancient knowledge and modern civilization. He lived over 1,000 years ago, yet his ideas live in every calculation, every equation, every line of code. You may never see his name, but you use his work every single day, every smartphone unlocking in someone's hand, every aircraft crossing the sky, every satellite orbiting Earth, every search engine finding answers in milliseconds. All of it, built upon mathematical foundations he helped create, long before the modern world existed. Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi imagined a new way of thinking, not through chaos, but through logic, not through guesswork, but through systems. He transformed mathematics from scattered ideas into a universal language, a language that would eventually power science, engineering, economics, artificial intelligence, and the digital civilization itself. In the candlelit halls of Baghdad, inside the legendary House of Wisdom, he could never have imagined the future his ideas would create. A future of glowing cities, machines that learn, and humans connected across the planet through invisible streams of information. Yet somehow, his fingerprints are everywhere, in every algorithm, every calculation, every computer, and every network that binds the modern world together. His work crossed empires, survived centuries, and outlived kingdoms, because true ideas never die. They evolve, from parchment to print, from ink to silicon, from ancient manuscripts to artificial intelligence. And perhaps that is the greatest legacy any human can leave behind, to change not only the world of their own time, but the future of all humanity. Al-Khwarizmi, the father of algebra, the architect of algorithms, the invisible genius behind the modern age, the man who taught humanity how to think systematically, and in doing so, helped shape the future long before it arrived. More than 1,000 years later, the world is still solving problems using his ideas. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.